Good day, everyone. How are you today? I hope you're doing great. I am RJ Jumboy, and today's video I am discussing the questions given in the performance task in lesson 7. So, without further ado, let's get started. What is the role of photosynthesis in plants? Plants are autotrophs, which means that they can produce their own food through photosynthesis. So the role of photosynthesis in plants is that it enables plants to convert solar energy into chemical energy and store this energy for future use. They use this energy from sunlight to produce glucose, which is a sugar used by plants for energy as their source of food and makes other substances. For summation, the role of photosynthesis in plants enable them to have a great impact on their part of life by synthesizing their own food. Describe the structure of chlorophyll. Chlorophyll are green pigments inside the chloroplast which captures light from the sun and use this energy to convert it into glucose and oxygen. The top part of its head is made up of parallel molecules in a cycle manner, which makes it form at its center called the magnesium atom, while its tail is made up of phytyl chain. The head part of chlorophyll is hydrophilic and its tail part is hydrophobic. Question number 3. Cite the importance of chlorophyll. So chlorophyll serves as an important component for photosynthesis process that takes place since its major function is to absorb light and transfer that light energy into chemical energy. With with the presence of chlorophyll, plants can synthesize their own food. And in addition, what makes chlorophyll more important is that it gives also the plants their greenish hue, which is also essential for the plants and their way of life. Question number 4. Discuss the difference between chlorophyll A and B. Chlorophyll A and B may differ in many ways, such as that chlorophyll A is a green pigment that helps in absorbing light and provides energy in the process of photosynthesis, while chlorophyll B is a green pigment that helps in photosynthesis as it collects light energy and then passes it to chlorophyll A. We can tell also the differences between chlorophyll A and B in terms in which of them is most important, their process and their part in the process of photosynthesis. So among the two, chlorophyll A is the most important in chlorophyll since it serves as a primary pigment of photosynthesis as it helps in electron transport chain during the process. It also makes photosynthesis possible and involves in conversion of light energy into chemical energy, while chlorophyll B is an accessory pigment that collects light energy to pass to chlorophyll A, and also all organisms that can perform photosynthesis have chlorophyll A, such as all plants, algae, and cyanobacteria. But not all organisms contain chlorophyll B, such as plants and green algae.
Number 5. Discuss the role of porphyrin ring in plants. So, four pearls make up the big ring molecule known as a porphyrin. They contain four carbons and one nitrogen and are smaller rings. These pearl molecules are linked to one another by several single and a double bands, resulting in the formation of a sizable ring. Tetraperal is a formal term of a group of four linked pearls. This ring is a flat in space, and the electron distribution is reasonably even all the way around the ring. This is the case, a porphyrin is regarded as an aromatic substance. A porphyrin molecule is hence extremely stable. Porphin is a name given by the generic porphyrin model. Despite being an extremely uncommon intermediate in nature, This molecule serves as the building block for all porphyrins molecules. Number 6. Describe how light is absorbed by the leaves. So the process of photosynthesis depends on the pigments in the plant leaves absorbing light. Chlorophyll A is the most significant of them, although B also has an impact. But there are other substances that contribute to the absorption. The observed rate of photosynthesis as a function of observed wavelength matches well with the absorption frequencies of chlorophyll A. The measured photosynthetic output and a plot of the absorption spectra of the chlorophyll plus beta carotene are highly correlated. By counting the quantity of oxygen created by leaves after exposure to various wavelengths, photochemical efficiency is measured. It is clear that only red and blue portions of the visible spectrum are used by plants for photosynthesis. The center of the spectrum's reflection and transmission is the visible hue of the leaves. Green comes from the spectrum. This is why plants appear green to us. Black pigments absorb all wavelengths of the visible light that strike them. White pigments reflect most of the wavelengths striking them. Number 7. What is the role of thylakoid in photosynthesis? The thylakoid is a structural unit of photosynthesis. Both photosynthetic prokaryotes and eukaryotes have this flattened sacs vesicle containing photosynthetic chemicals. Only eukaryotes have chloroplast with a surrounding membrane. Thylakoids are stacked like pancakes in struct known as collectively as grana. The areas between grana are referred to as a stroma. While the mitochondrion has two membrane system, the chloroplast has three forming compartments. Thylakoid is a site of photochemical or light-dependent reaction of photosynthesis. Chlorophyll present in the thylakoid membrane absorbs energy from the sunlight and is involved in the formation of ATP and NADPH in the light of reaction of photosynthesis through electron transport change.